What's up, you guys? You're watching none other than The Nurse Life. So we're talking about all things nursing, moving to Texas, and just all the good things, okay? So if you clicked on this video to get some insights, on my experience so far and just what things are like, then stay tuned for the rest of the video. June made 1 year since I've been here in Texas, myself and my husband. I dragged him along with me to come to Texas to work as an RN, and that's what I'm currently doing. So that's just a little backstory on how we got here. I came from the Bahamas. For those of you that may be new to the channel, I am currently working as a rehabilitation nurse. And if you don't know what that is, basically it is a nurse that works at a rehab center. So at this rehab center, we have physiotherapists and rehabilitation doctors that treat patients that come basically for rehab. Okay, these may be patients that would have had surgeries, that may have had falls, that may have had strokes. Strokes is a big one. And they're now coming to us for rehab. They're coming to us to get stronger, to, learn how to walk again. Some just need help learning how to pivot and stand, like just all the things, okay? Whatever it is related to your physical being and just learning how to walk, talk, eat again, whatever it is, we do all of that because we also have occupational and physical therapists on hand. And then there's us, or there's me, the rehab nurses. So where we fit in is obviously in terms of medication, toileting the patients and assisting with hygiene, vital signs, and just making sure that the patient is comfortable, because the doctors and the physiotherapists aren't there 24/7. They're not. It's the nurses that are there 24/7 to help the patients with all of their needs, okay? Holistic care. Holistic because some of them have mental issues, and even if not mental issues per se, some of them just need somebody to talk to. Some of them are lonely with no family, and they just need that support, that company, and just someone to be there with them. So when I say holistic, it's holistic. My experience with rehab nursing, I want to say, is different. Now, it's not too different because it sort of reminds me of med-surg in a way, more like a step down from med-surg. It's not as tedious and as demanding as med-surg, but I feel like it's just maybe a step down from there, because the way we be running around and answering those call lights and just trying to provide a good service and good care for these patients, trust me, it's just like med-surg sometimes. It feels just like med-surg, and I've had experience in med-surg and different areas of nursing, and so I would know, okay? I would know. So the only experience that I have is here in Texas, and so there's really nothing for me to compare to. But so far, I want to say that I feel like nursing is nursing just about everywhere. You may have different states that have different laws, or different facilities that have different policies. And that's just something that you're going to experience based off of where you go, where you end up. For me, my nursing journey so far in Texas has been okay. I can't say it was all fine and dandy, because we all know that nursing is one job where you are abused, okay? If not physical, then definitely verbally. And so I've had my share of that, where patients would say things,
"Oh, you're not helpful. Oh, you're not a good nurse."
And different things like that. And it could be just 1 out of 100 patients that I've seen, but nonetheless, it has happened. Some days you have patients that may fall, and it's not that you're not a good nurse. You would have explained to the patient, hey, if you need help, press the call light so that someone can come and assist you. We're going to assist you to the bathroom. We're going to assist you anytime that you need to get up out of the bed. Don't try to get up on your own. You could have just been in that patient's room like 5 minutes ago, and within that 5 minutes, you go back in the room, patient is on the floor, and it's mind-blowing, because it's like, I just asked you to press the call light whenever you need help. Why didn't you press the call light? Why didn't you press the call light? I think where I am, they were very big on making sure that they had diverse staffing. And so I have coworkers from just about everywhere. Okay, so for those that aren't American, there are Africans, and Africa is a big place, so you have some nurses from Ghana, Ethiopia, just different places, right? And then you have persons from Philippines, Nepal, me from the Bahamas. I think I'm the only one from the Caribbean that works there. So I'm the Bahamian princess, okay? Yeah, management, if I could just touch on management, I want to say that they do their best to make sure that we are pleased. Because y'all, who else gets fed on payday Fridays? This is the only facility where I've been where they actually like feed us, Who doesn't like a free meal? And it's not from the caf. It's not from the cafeteria. They actually cater food from outside. That's probably why we stuck trying to unbake this back right now, but I guess they do what they have to do. When the patient census is low, there are times when they would call you and say, hey, like, we have to cancel you, or we're going to put you on call tonight. And that was something that I had experienced for the first time just being here, because at my other institution, whenever the patient census was low, they would just float you to another unit. They would float you to another area. But here, I guess where the whole hospital is just rehab. Now where I am, the institution can hold 60 beds, so it's sort of small paced, which I did not mind because this is my first job in America. So I really didn't mind going someplace that was a little bit smaller, just for me to catch my bearings and just maybe learn the different way that they do things, equipment and different things that they use. So I really didn't mind being at some place that was a bit smaller. Now moving forward, I hope to make some more money. The pay isn't bad. It's definitely more than what I would have gotten at my last facility back home in the Bahamas, okay? I would also like to experience working at a bigger institution, and so that is my hope moving forward. So that's just a little bit of my nursing journey here in Texas, but being in Texas in general has been a blessing, y'all. It's been a journey in itself just getting here. I like Texas. I've been to other states. I didn't live in other states, but I've been to other states like Florida, Atlanta, New York a long time ago. But I actually like Texas. Dallas, to be more specific. I feel like Dallas just gives it's just like that metroplex city where it gives a mixture of yeah, I can raise my kids here, but yeah, if I want to go out for a girls' night, I can do that too. So you have that balance. There's lots of restaurants, lots of stores to go shopping, but the houses are lovely. I love just driving around, looking at the different builds. The traffic is like anywhere else. Some days you have traffic, especially at those peak times. People complain about the traffic, but I feel like that's not something that's going to change. But Texas is always doing some type of road construction. There's always some type of road construction that's going on. And so I think that they are trying to improve. They're trying to improve the roads, which would then improve traffic, because the more roads that they build, and they keep building up, y'all, so the highways sometimes be like that. And so yeah, I love that about Texas. Jumping into the weather, H-O-T, hot, y'all. It's hot outside. I don't know what the degrees is today, but y'all, outside is sunny. And I can't complain because the past few weeks we've been having like thunderstorms, tornadoes, and so that was something that I was not used to before I came here to Texas. Now, I had experience with hurricanes, but not tornadoes. But thankfully, where I am specifically didn't really get hit with the tornadoes, but there were still a lot of persons that lost power and lost housing and different things like that in the recent months. But yeah, y'all, so that is basically my 1 year update of being here in Texas. Texas is such a huge state, y'all. I am still exploring. I am still in awe of just how much there is to do here in Texas, the places to go. I'm still looking for friends though, y'all. Now I do have, or me and hubby, we do have some friends, or a couple that's married that we usually hang out with. but I'm still looking for my group of girlies, you know, to do things with, to hang with, to go and, you know, just do some girly stuff with sometimes. Still looking for a good group of like-minded girls to do things with. Oh, and of course I miss my family, y'all. I do miss my family. It's been a year since I've been home. I'm looking forward to going back home, seeing family, eating some good Bahamian food, and just having that downtime to relax, go to the beach, and then come back to Texas and, you know, run it up again. I feel like just like any other state, there may be cons and things that you don't like about it, but then there's always going to be pros. And so for us, it's been nothing but good. In the space of that year, I feel like I'm jumping all around, but y'all, I did not come with notes. I'm just talking from the top of my head, okay? In this 1 year space of time, we have moved, so we've switched apartments, and I think I can say that we like this apartment a whole lot more than our first apartment. Mind you, there was nothing wrong with it, but this one just feels a bit more home, a bit more like home. Celebrated a birthday. I turned 34 a few weeks ago, and I'm just looking forward to see what else God is going to bless us with while we're here in Texas, and just looking for more good things to come. So I hope I didn't leave anything out. Of course, I don't want to make this video too long, but if there is any specific questions or anything that you want to know, then of course be sure to leave some questions or comments down below, and I will answer them for you. I do want to say, especially if there is anyone from the Bahamas watching this video, wherever you're coming from but you're aspiring to come here to America, I just want to say to keep going at it. Do whatever it is necessary that you have to do. I know studying and exams aren't fun, but if that's what it takes for you to get here, then just get it done. The journey takes a while within itself. I would say not to worry about studying right now. Just try and get all of your paperwork in, get the process started to relocate. And when that time comes, when you get your date for your exam, then you study and work your way up to that date. That would be, I think, my biggest tip to give anybody. Just get the process started. There's still a backlog with the retrogression. There's persons that's, you know, their paperwork and everything is in. They're at the last stages, but because of this retrogression, but the USCIS and the U.S. immigrant offices and whatever, there's a backlog because everyone's trying to come to America. There is a backlog. So that is it for today, y'all. I hope that you stick around, watch some of those vlogs that I've posted, watch some of those self-care videos that I've posted, and just stick with me, y'all. Stick around with me. Let's be friends. Be a part of the family. And I will see you in the next one. Peace out, you guys.